strike any other vehicles as he raced beneath bending power lines. He finally made it out of the danger zone and never looked back. It's too bad the video has no audio, or else we'd have let it.
Oh my God. Crack windshield and all that,
I don't give a damn, bro. Fuck all that. I'm out of this store.
I'm out.
Hey,
shout out to Cameron, bro. What's going on, Clutch? What?
What up, what up, what up?
It's your boy Dub.
It's your boy Ross.
And we in the clutch, baby.
Hey.
Back at you, ladies and gentlemen, another visit today. You feel me?
All right, we're going to be checking out most horrific natural disasters caught on dash cam, man.
Bro.
So, hey, these are just one of those freak accident situations where you're out and about and Mother Nature, hey, she lets you know, hey, I'm here.
Happened.
So duck and cover or hold on to whatever you can because you're going for a ride, man.
Yep,
so,
there's nothing you can do about it.
There ain't really nothing you can do about it other than pray, God, give you safe travel wherever you're at. So we're gonna check this out. Should be a crazy one. I mean, this first frame right here looks like a lot of chaos. Let's get right into it, man.
Let's go.
From a driver in Tennessee who got caught in the middle of a powerful tornado.
Oh no, bro. Nah, bro. I don't even want to know what I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I can't even, my brain can't process what am I to do in this situation? Like, they in the tornado. Like, they're having a conversation with the tornado. Like, what's good, bro?
Floor it.
And an earthquake in Taiwan that nearly flipped this city bus to a massive rockfall in China that obliterated one person's car, and a team of Australian firefighters who had to take cover during a burnover.
Damn.
Here are 10 of the most horrific natural disasters caught on dash cam.
Right.
On August 29th of 2021, Hurricane Ida landed on the Louisiana coast. The storm devastated coastal towns near the Gulf of Mexico, but had other plans for cities deep within the United States. By August 31st, Ida had weakened to a tropical depression as it moved into the southwestern Appalachian region. That's when she kicked off a massive tornado outbreak, spawning 36 storms between Louisiana and Massachusetts.
36.
One of those storms struck in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, just as this truck driver was arriving at the gas station. All he could do was sit, tornado warning expire. For a split second, you can see our driver gripping his steering wheel for dear life. He's lucky his seatbelt kept him in place, or the force of his flipping truck would have slingshotted him into the ground. According to the National Weather Service, the Pennsylvania storm was an EF2 tornado, reaching wind speeds upwards of 130 miles per hour. Downed power lines covered main roads, and several homeowners watched their roofs fly away. The storm caused about $5 million worth of damage across Montgomery County. Overall, Ida-borne tornadoes caused over $13 million worth of damage across the United States.
That's... man, bro.
Yanjin County, China is a mountainous community in Yunnan province. It's home to nearly 500,000 people, many of whom live in the world's narrowest city. We are, of course, referring to the county seat of Yanjing City, built along the banks of the Nanxi River. It seems like a city wedged between two mountains is primed for landslides and rockfalls. One of those rockfalls struck on January 26th of 2024. A local man was driving along the G85 Yinkun Expressway when his dashcam captured boulders rolling down the mountain.
Look at that,
bro. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing. And they just come full speed. With all that
Our
momentum
driver
just
backed
rolling
up
down.
as far as he could, worried that more rocks could fall at any moment. Once he was safe and convinced it was over, he left his car to investigate. Just look at how big some of these boulders are.
Just rolling down like that, bro.
Oh my, bro, look at that.
Jeez.
There's no warning for that. There's nothing you can do.
No.
Thankfully, the driver of the damaged car escaped with their life. They were taken to the hospital, where doctors got them to a stable condition. Their car, however, was totaled. They're lucky the boulder hit the back.
Yes.
A straight-on collision would have
Yeah, that
flattened
would've been
their
it.
car like a pancake.
Look at that, bro.
Pompano Beach, Florida is a small
Florida.
city between Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale. Like any other Florida city, they experience random periods of intense rainfall. It'll happen out of nowhere and then be over in a flash.
Yep.
For most people, it's a part of daily Floridian life. On February 16th of 2016, one of those freak rainstorms struck. It was around 8 a.m., and this local Florida man was on his way to work. He thought the storm looked darker than usual, but wasn't too
Yeah, it
concerned.
was
He
kinda-
kept on
it looked like
driving,
it's about to be
oblivious
nighttime.
to what was forming nearby.
Oh no. Good one. Oh,
Oh.
you can't see it.
Yeah,
You
because it's
didn't
so dark.
see it. Oh no. Oh, that's
Those be the
scary,
worst,
bro.
bro. When it be dark and you can't even see, so that way you're not even able to
That's-
avoid or try to miss the track of the direction that the tornado's going in. Like, you're just at the mercy of, you know.
Mother Nature, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't see! Who turned down the lights? What the f***? It's Armageddon!
It's Armageddon. It's wild.
I don't think he realized the tornadoes over
You can see the tornado taking
Just
shape in the
forming.
distance.
It's
Our
forming.
driver, who's more concerned about slow morning commuters, had no idea what was happening.
Yep.
That's when debris began flying into the road.
Oh my
the trees
God.
swayed
And
back
there
and
you
forth,
go.
and our driver finally realized he was caught in a freak Floridian tornado.
That's rare, dude. Oh, it's right there, bro.
Hey,
Yep.
that's a swell there, boy. That's a swell.
Better than me.
Yeah,
Because I would
bro.
have.
Toretto.
I'm going the other way. Hey, bro. I'm
bro.
they don't pay me enough.
I ain't no
to
storm
deal with
chaser
this.
like that for sure.
Yeah, I'm turning around. Still going. That is- Oh no.
Okay, people, what the f***? Y'all,
See some okay people. You hear him? Oh,
oh, sh**, what the hell is this, dude? Get the f*** out of here.
dog.
Oh, he
Why
don't
you
even
still being
care. He don't even care, bro.
you
He
still
over here
being a-
trying to get.
I don't even get it, bro.
Bro, what? There's a tornado next to you, and you worry about people stopping. Nigga,
What about the debris? You mad at the debris too? Like, it's debris all on the road.
Yo, get the f*** out of the f***ing way, you dumbass. The f***ing sit down how to hit your car.
Yeah,
bro.
Dumbasses.
he ain't that
Yo,
oblivious.
get a battered f***ing window.
You know what? Just
Take his car.
Woo!
Take his car. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, let's go for a ride. Let's just steal wheel go. Come on. Let me take the wheel.
It's just in a f***ing hurricane, dude.
It's not a hurricane. He doesn't even realize it.
Was our cameraman right to whip into the oncoming lane and then yell at other drivers? Probably not. He said fight or flight kicked in and he didn't feel like sitting around waiting for what he thought was a hurricane to pass. Later, he learned that an EF1 tornado had touched down near Hard Rock Stadium. It caused a few minor injuries, triggered a fire, and tore the roofs off of several houses. The Hard Rock storm was one of 3 tornadoes to strike Florida that
One
morning.
of 3.
Even though
Jeez.
most people think of hurricanes when they picture the Sunshine State, tornadoes are still common. Thankfully, most never exceed EF2 intensity. Between 1950 and 2022, there were no EF5s
Dang.
and only 2 EF4s. In the United States, we have
That's true.
devastating forest fires.
Right.
In Australia, they have catastrophic brush fires.
Oh,
Between
Lord.
November 25th and December 2nd of 2015, a massive fire moved across South Australia.
bro.
It burned over 200,000 acres and caused over $170 million in damages. The day the fire started,
Oh,
firefighters rushed toward danger to try and head the flames off.
Can't even
But,
see nothing.
as we know, fire is unpredictable. It can speed
Yeah.
up and change direction at a moment's notice. As firefighters raced down the road, they quickly realized they wouldn't reach the other side.
Here it comes, the hitch coming. Nick, slow down.
Nobody was injured.
We're going to go in a burnover very, very quickly now. Here it comes, here it comes, here it
Oh,
comes.
shit.
Burnover,
That
burnover.
Yo,
Burnover,
that's
Scotty.
Hey, back up!
Why they not backing up?
Why they not backing up? I know it's not funny, bro.
It's not.
Ain't-
But
ain't
fam,
no
you see a wild blaze of fire heading your way, and you sitting there like,
I like how Buddy right here in the truck.
hey, he was
gone.
getting out of there, bro.
He said,
Come
"Fuck
on,
this,
fam."
Look at this. Fuck this.
Oh, he gone. He gone.
Oh!
The fire had completely engulfed their trucks. Burnover mode was their only option. Unfortunately, burnover is the last word any firefighter wants to hear.
Oh, that looks. Listen, oh, look at that, dog.
We are on Wesley's Road, Woolships. I'll say go back
I
When
don't either.
firefighters enter burnover mode, they either slip into heat-resistant bags or deploy protective curtains made of the same material. It looks like thick aluminum foil. It keeps them safe as the fire burns over their trucks or the immediate area.
Wow.
Meanwhile, hoses will douse the trucks in water to keep them cool and not engulfed in flames.
I didn't even know
Burnover
that.
drills are a
Me
last
neither.
resort because they can't last forever. Firefighters have to hope the blaze moves on and they're not left sitting in the middle of it. Thankfully, these brave Australian firefighters made it out alive. Others weren't as lucky, as the pinery fire put dozens in the hospital and burned down 87 homes.
Jesus, bro. That's crazy.
Clarksville, Tennessee is a
Tennessee.
major city off Route
Ton of
24,
sight.
about 50 miles northwest of Nashville. It's next door to Fort Campbell, home to the 101st Airborne Division. On December 9th of 2023, a tornado touched down on top of Fort Campbell, slightly north of Sabre Airfield. It passed through rural areas outside the city before intensifying to EF3 strength. That's when it crossed Highway 41 and smashed into some local businesses. This
Not
driver
EF3
had no
strength.
idea he was heading into the eye of the storm until it was too late.
Oh,
25-year-old Cameron was driving past the Wendy's on Tinytown Road. Ominous clouds loomed overhead, and light rain began falling on
You're
his
not
car.
thinking of a
Then,
tornado or
out of
anything like that,
nowhere,
You're not.
an electric transformer
Ooh.
exploded.
Ooh.
Debris began falling from the sky as 150-mile-per-hour winds battered Cameron's car. Another box exploded in bright blue sparks. Cameron said, "Nope," and turned down a residential
Hey, he
street.
said,
But
"Nope."
that's when all
He
Hey.
said,
Nope.
nope.
I'm good, bro. Nope.
Oh my God. Like,
You would think the world was ending with this kind of stuff happening.
Yeah, bro. And you can only imagine you in that car, bro. It sounds probably
Oh.
loud as hell. Like you don't know what's going on. You trying to figure out where can I go to be safe at. Everything is just blowing at 150 plus miles an hour. I don't think people know how fast that is.
Yeah,
If
bro.
you've ever been that fast.
Especially for it to be just something that comes out of nowhere.
No, like there's no
And,
way he could have prepared himself. Like, let me prepare myself. Evasive maneuvers. Like, what can you do?
Hell broke loose.
Oh my!
Cameron could hardly see 10 feet ahead as debris smashed his car and cracked his
My boy
windshield.
Cameron.
He's lucky.
But hey, everybody else be sitting there too. They be like, look, I'm just gonna hunker down here and be good. Bro, that boy Cameron say, nah, fam, we getting through this.
This is for family. My boy locked in like he was Dominic Toretto.
Right, dog.
He in there go, I'm good.
He said, I got somewhere to
Get
go.
out of this. I like that. I like that.
He didn't strike any other vehicles
Oh.
as he raced beneath bending power
He
lines.
said, fuck it.
He finally
Windshield got
made it
cracked.
out of the danger zone and never looked back.
Damn.
It's too bad the video has no audio,
God,
or else we'd have
bro.
let it.
Let's go.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. He said,
Crack
fuck this.
windshield and all
I
that,
don't give
fam.
a damn, bro. Fuck
Yeah,
all that.
I'm
getting
out.
out of this store.
I'm
Hey,
out.
Hey,
Shout out to
this is
Cameron,
clip.
bro.
This is the clip, man. My
Yes.
boy Cameron locked in like
Shout
he
out to
was
Cameron.
Dominic Toretto.
Hey, he
he
say-
didn't give a fuck about nothing. He dodging and weaving
bro.
debris.
He said, I'm getting home.
I'm
getting
love
home.
it, bro. I love it.
Play, but I think the
Jeez.
footage more than speaks for
Oh
itself.
my
In the
God.
end, our driver was fine. A bit shaken up,
Bro,
surely,
he is
but
locked.
thankfully
He
uninjured.
gone, bro.
The Clarksville storm lasted over an hour.
Cameron, he locked in, bro.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
They be like, what happened to your car, Cameron?
Hey, bro. Look, went through a crazy
I was out
tornado.
running a tornado.
Yeah. Crazy
He was-
tornado tried to sneak me.
Yeah.
And traced a 48-mile path of destruction. It
Damn.
caused millions of dollars in damages and was one of the worst tornadoes to hit the city since the late 90s.
He said, nah, you ain't giving me Mr. Tornado. I'm out of here.
Bro,
On April 3rd of
word.
2024, a powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck the east coast of Taiwan near Hualien City. The county-level
Hualien.
city, home to roughly 100,000 people, was just starting its day when the ground began shaking around 8 a.m.
never
local
wanna
time.
experience that.
A commuter on their way to work
Ain't
had
nothing
their
to do
dash
with that
cam
either.
rolling when the earthquake struck the highway overpass. Every
On a-
car
on
on
a
the road
overpass
shook
too?
like it was on a
Mm-mm.
spring.
Nope.
The bus on our driver's left nearly toppled over.
They just happen all of a sudden.
Bro,
There's nothing
just-
you can do.
That's the worst.
Uh-oh. No,
See it? You
no,
see it?
no, no, no,
Dang.
no, no, no. Oh my God, nah.
I be like, the world is ending. Everything just rocking.
And they on a bridge too.
Bro, I'll be zoom. I'll be like Cameron, bro. Get me off this
As
bridge.
bad as it looks, the Taiwan earthquake could have caused a lot more damage.
Hell
In
yeah.
fact, only a handful of buildings collapsed in a city with tens of thousands of structures.
Yeah.
That's because Taiwan has been preparing for this moment
that's
since
good.
1999, after the Chi earthquake, the worst in Taiwanese history, claimed 2,400 lives
Damn.
and leveled thousands of buildings. Ever since, there hasn't been a building project in Taiwan that hasn't undergone strict earthquake testing. All new
Wow.
projects, like these highways, are built to withstand
Oh,
powerful
okay.
quakes.
Hey, that's tough, bro. Cause
All
boy,
right.
I be on that mug.
On January 1st of 2024, a 7.5 magnitude
no.
earthquake rang in the Japanese New Year.
7.5,
It struck
that's
just
crazy.
after 4 p.m. on the Noto Peninsula, a stretch of land off the Ishikawa prefecture. The ground shook for 50 harrowing seconds.
Okay.
But that's
50
not where the
seconds is a long
destruction
time.
ended. The earthquake triggered a tsunami that took
Oh,
many Noto residents by surprise.
Yeah.
The Shiromaru district, which faces the bay on Noto's eastern coast, was hit especially hard. Waves washed onto the streets, washing anything away that wasn't bolted down. Dashcam footage from
Oh,
a parked
no.
car shows how violent the earthquake was.
no.
In fact, this event was the most powerful tremor to hit the Ishikawa
Damn.
prefecture since 1885. It was also the strongest to hit mainland Japan since the 2011 earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear disaster.
Damn.
Buildings rock back and forth, and those power lines look like they're on the verge of collapse. On average, earthquakes only last between 10 and 30 seconds.
Yeah, so 50
people
seconds.
around Noto began to worry when this one
Didn't
eclipsed
stop.
the 40-second mark. Just when they thought they were
Oh,
clear, tsunami
no.
waves began
Oh,
crashing over the
immediately,
sea
bro.
walls. Water flooded the streets, carrying debris and other loose objects. This poor tire shop owner probably lost his entire inventory.
For sure.
The water even gets high enough to move our parked car. Thankfully, it doesn't go very far. From the rear, you can clearly see the earthquake leaving large cracks in the road. Some of the pavement even pops up and breaks loose.
Damn.
It's a small example of how vulnerable we are to Mother Nature
Yeah.
and how much damage she can do with ease. After some time, the camera cuts and the tsunami wave rolls in. Like before, the street is full of debris, and at one point, our car even begins to float. Thankfully, the tsunami was relatively small in comparison to others and subsided soon after. The Noto earthquake damaged or destroyed nearly 50,000 homes. Most of them were full of families at home celebrating New Year's Day, which Japan recognizes as a public holiday. According to government estimates, the earthquake will cost Japan over $17 billion in repairs.
Bro, to start your year off like that, fam, gotta be crazy, bro.
Heck yeah,
like you
man.
over there enjoying time with family, talking about your New Year's and, you know, goals and things and aspirations. And next thing you know, you get hit with a 7 point something like earthquake. That's
Insanity, bro.
It's egregious. The mental.
Luzhou, China is a prefecture-level city in Sichuan province.
Luzhou.
Fun fact, it's known as the liquor city and is famous for its alcoholic beverages. Everyone's drink of choice is baijiu, a clear liquid distilled from grain with a 60% ABV. It packs a punch after a long day. On May 24th of 2023, a trucker was driving through the crowded streets of Luzhou. His bed was loaded with dirt, and all he could think about was getting off his shift and enjoying a glass of baijiu. A random sinkhole decided to ruin his after-work plans. Our dashcam follows the trucker as he navigates a busy road. Then suddenly, the back end dips, and the whole truck falls into a massive sinkhole. It almost pulls another car down with it. Our driver takes a few moments to collect himself before popping the door open.
Damn.
Because you like,
the
what
odds
in
of
the
that
heck?
happening. The odds of that happening, bro.
The whole load.
这个是怎么会弄空啊？这个
I wouldn't even be trying to get that close. In case it cracks.
no,
Look,
right.
it's already cracking around the edge now.
At least the hole is partially filled now, right? According to reports, the sinkhole covered over 320 square feet. Thankfully, our driver made it out safely, and nobody else got hurt.
I'm definitely taking a shot after that. I'm definitely.
I'm still going to the bar. I'm still going.
Lopburi, Thailand is a small city about 90 miles northeast of Bangkok. It's home to roughly 58,000 people who, fun fact, share the city with nearly 5,000 crab-eating monkeys. All the monkeys were indoors on May 7th of 2020 when a powerful thunderstorm moved over the city. A local Lopburi man was driving home from work as strong winds pushed against the power lines on either side of the road. Once one fell, they all came down.
Oh, no. Is my boy on a bike in this weather?
Yep. Hey, ooh-wee. More power to you, fam.
Oh.
I see it.
Holy shit.
Hey, old boy on the bike, man, where you at? Where are you?
Listen, I gotta get home. By any means necessary.
Hey.
Oh,
snap. Is that a road right there?
Ooh, yeah, just
yeah, it
that road,
is. Turn on that road, fam.
You have to wait it out.
Our driver, Anon C. Phanom, said he was lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
A few more feet, and he would have been toast.
Fried.
He did the smart thing and got off the road before the other set fell. According to the CDC, If a power line falls on your car while you're still inside, you should stay put with the engine running. The ground under your vehicle could electrocute you if you step on it while touching the car. However, your car's outer shell will keep you safe if you stay inside. The only reason you should ever exit before help arrives is if your car catches fire. But at that point, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
If you have to get out, ensure you're not touching the ground and the car simultaneously. It helps if you jump as far away as you can.
I remember this is cool. Hey, you damn right.
Out that
You what?
shit, bro.
Hillary Banks. Like, bro,
I'm
man,
jumping,
bro.
I'm
playing leapfrog, bro.
Don't let me have Billy with me. Come on, Billy. Here we go.
Come on. Jumping out like the Hulk, bro.
Facts.
Just try not to land on the power lines.
Yeah. I'm eating myself.
Hey, bro.
Bijie, China is a prefecture-level city in Guizhou province. It's home to about 6.5 million people who recently learned a valuable lesson about black ice. It was January of 2023.
Speaking of.
Even for a province in southern China, Guizhou can still get pretty cold in winter. On
like they
January
moving, though.
16th, it got so cold that a long slick of black ice formed over the Bijie Weining Expressway. One person lost control and crashed, setting off a chain reaction you have to see to believe.
Yep. There's nothing you can do, bro. Yep. Oh, man. Yep.
Jeez. You just gotta brace. I can hear people trying to slow down.
Yeah, you gotta get out there. You gotta get out your car.
Yeah, bro. Dip.
Yep. Get out your car. Hurry up.
Dip.
Hurry up. Oh my God! Shit!
Dog.
I'm so glad they got out the car.
Yeah,
I mean, and
hey,
obviously
bro.
you could hear the person blowing the horn, but I'm so glad they got out the car, bro. Oh my
Dog, literally seconds, bro. Literally seconds, fam. Then they had a baby with them. Oh, Jesus. Thank God they got out, bro. Hope everybody else did too.
Oh shit!
Snap! Nobody injured in
You
truck
can't
collision.
tell from our dash cam, but more cars keep adding to the pile.
Dang.
Eventually, the expressway was locked in one of the worst traffic jams we have ever seen.
Look at that, bro. Look at that, bro.
The amount of tow trucks and all that.
Imagine
shit.
being stuck
Oh,
in the back,
no.
wondering why nothing is moving. Luckily, nobody got seriously injured during the pileup. Police eventually cleared the road, and salt trucks came by to remove the ice. By then, it was too late. Maybe next time, they'll salt the roads before everything turns into an ice rink. If you
Hopefully-
enjoyed this video
hoping
and
that
want to
that's
see
what they're doing out here, since we have
better.
the same type of snowstorm or winter storm that's about to come through over here. I mean, I was seeing on the freeway today that they said that they were having people working on the road. So I'm hoping they're preparing, because people out here already can't drive. We already not familiar with cold weather, black ice, freezing, rain. So anything like that, bro, that gets dangerous, bro, because there's no more stopping. It's just free roaming now.
Yeah, so hopefully they do prepare the city down here, salt up all the roads. So, because it's going to be raining overnight, but it's going to be below freezing. So, that's a recipe for disaster, especially, if that ice accumulates on these bridges and stuff. You can't tell, you can't even really see.
Yeah.
And, it's going to be dangerous for everyone involved. But, hey, man.
Look at that. How ironic. We watching a video about bad weather during right before some bad weather. So hoping everything is fine. But
for sure, man.
But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed it, man, you know what to do. Make sure you run up the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let us know if you've ever experienced any crazy weather or seen something out of the norm that people wouldn't believe. Let us know in the comments down below. And if y'all want us to check out some more of these, let us know as well. But continue to spread love, be safe out there, be careful, and we catch y'all later, man. Peace.
Peace.
The bitch, from Houston. If you got a problem, then we got the solutions. And there's no illusion. I made this shit happen, I'm living life lucid. I'm switching my strategies. Now they hate on me cause I'm causing casualties. But why are they after me? Deep inside they know they can't handle half of me.